The car is completely mine. I've got the key right here in my pocket. Very different than my 2016 GT350 R key. But here it is, guys, right here. Black car cover. As you can see, it's got the Cobra logo on the side. So do you want to pull off the cover now?
Let's do it.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so here we made it. This is the dealership right here, Lasco Ford, and inside I believe is my new 2020 Shelby GT500. I can't believe this is actually happening, honestly, because I've been looking forward to this car for so many years now, and having a 2014 GT500 Super Snake and knowing just how awesome that car is, the thought of having a second one, a new 2020, is just unbelievable to me. I can't wait for this thing. And what's so awesome is that this is one of the first ever 2020 GT500s to be released by Ford Motor Company. I believe, from what I'm told, only 4 to 5 have been delivered so far across the country, and this is going to be one of them. Anyways, let's go ahead and walk up. This is the place right here. I can't believe it. I just traveled well over 2,000 miles to get here, and like I said, it's 7 a.m. right now. I'm here before they open up because that's how excited I am for this thing. Today's a big day. I'm taking delivery of this thing, and then from here on out, I'm gonna drive it all the way back to California. This is gonna be crazy. So interestingly, I got the call around 2 days ago saying the car has just got delivered. Now, they were closed yesterday, which was Thanksgiving, so I couldn't pick it up just then, but finally, today's the day. For now, though, I'm just gonna wait until they open up. I'll hit you guys up in a few. Okay, guys, so here we are, signing off the last piece of paperwork. The car is completely bought now, and next up is gonna be the road trip all the way back to California. I'm just super excited about this. I got Steven next to me, and he's been awesome through this entire process. But here we go. Let's just finish this off right here. It's kind of, this whole system is just so cool to look at and use. I didn't realize that Ford dealerships have stuff like this.
Yeah, and it's all done. Congratulations.
Well, I appreciate it, and I can't wait to take off that cover.
Hey, thanks for your business, and it's going to be awesome.
The car is completely mine. I've got the key right here in my pocket. Very different than my 2016 GT350 R key, but here it is right here. It's got the car cover on it. But here it is, guys, right here, black car cover. As you can see, it's got the Cobra logo on the side, GT500. We've got Ben, he's a sales specialist who helped me get this car. Huge thanks to you.
Congratulations.
I'm so excited about this. And we have Jay, who's a vice president here at Lasco Ford.
Congratulations.
And he was driving this earlier, and dude, you look good. You gotta get your own, man.
I wish. Got to supply to great customers.
I'm looking forward to this, though. Do you want to pull off the cover now?
Let's do it.
Okay.
You ready? I'm ready.
Jeez. It's still got the tape on it, right? From the delivery truck, is that it?
We tried to keep it like it just arrived off the truck for
I can see that on the door handle right here.
And obviously we can, tidy up the delivery any way you want.
The black, and I wasn't sure how the black was gonna look, but looking at it, this thing is just incredible. So this is being the handling package. The gurney flap. So you guys install that here? Is that it? Is it going to be in the car somewhere?
As it sits right now, we have not touched the vehicle. So we actually have to take it through a prep delivery process. Per your request, we can install the splitters, the wicker side splitters. None of that has been touched.
Okay, I got you.
Open up the car and show you that it's literally seat belt
Oh
fastened.
yeah, you can see it right there. Is it unlocked?
Yeah, it is unlocked.
And I'm guessing that's the front splitter, right?
Yeah, that's the front splitter.
This thing is massive. I wonder how you install it. You guys haven't installed one of these yet, have you?
No.
So we've installed them on 350s though.
Okay.
Like I told you, we had a couple 350Rs and 350s come through. So yeah, we have several factory trained technicians that know what they're doing. But on a GT500, no. So yeah, but these guys have specific instructions on the install, so we can do that per your request.
I wonder, you think it's be the same or similar to the normal GT350s, just bolting it in on the bottom?
I think so. I think it's relatively simple. You can see the mounting bracket. Yeah, I think it's going to have similar screws.
Okay, yeah. So this is where the wicker goes, right? The side dive plane.
Yep.
And so the seats are still completely covered. Do you mind if you help me pull out the front
What would you
splitter?
like to do? Want me to unbox
Yeah, let's just unbox this thing.
Safety restraint here.
You know what? This might be the greatest Black Friday purchase of all time.
Triple black GT500 on Black Friday. Black car cover included.
Oh man, it's massive.
There you go.
This
And
is
then
straight
you're
off the
also
truck.
gonna have your wickers that I believe are in the trunk.
In the trunk? Trying to get my fingerprints in the black paint. This thing, I don't see any spots on it. You guys did an awesome job with this.
We tried our best. I mean, we didn't want to go too far without your authorization,
No,
but
we
yeah,
just-
we did a nice basic wash with the microfiber and got it clean for you. Obviously, not a swirl on it. So
Yeah, I can tell definitely. So right there, so one of those packages is going to be the wickers. Is that it?
take this out, which we were actually taking a quick peek at to verify what everything was, but this one we opened up, and this is going to be your side wickers.
Okay.
You can see those
Yeah,
bolts
yeah.
there.
The holes where you mount it from.
Yeah. Bolts will go through there.
This is
Wanna
going to
take
be.
these out.
This is just plastic, or is it? What do they call it?
Composite, fancy plastic. I mean, they when you're talking about a high grade vehicle like this, I mean, they do a fantastic job with their molds. I mean,
Well,
it's custom fit. I mean, I think everything if you look at the fitment of the vehicle itself, I think that they did a great job. I mean, you can look at every body line, lines up real well.
I don't really see that much body panel gap because on my 350R, right down here towards the rear bumper, it sags quite a bit. And you can see the hooks right here, even towards the front. It seems like with my 350, the hood on it, you can see huge gaps on it. But from looking at this, it looks perfect to me. I think they did a great job with upping the quality game on this.
Yeah.
What is that actually? The tape on the front. What is this for? Is this where the front license plate bracket would go?
These are all just protective pieces for transport. So, just in case this were to, come up close and touch something, I mean, obviously a protective piece, you sure hope that would not be coming into play. But yeah, they just put some random protection pieces on it. We left them all on it. Obviously can remove them per your request, but transportation protection. They want it to show up in perfect condition.
Looking at it, it kind of looks naked without the front splitter, I think.
Yeah, it obviously has a much more aggressive look and lower stance with that on there. So if you're looking to get it on, we'll get it on real quick for you. That way,
Yeah,
you
if
can
you
drive
can,
away with
this
it on.
is-
Absolutely
This is the first GT500 you've gotten, right?
first one.
It's be interesting
Yeah.
to try to figure all that
I
stuff
mean, you're
out.
taking delivery, I want to say within 48 hours of it coming off the truck. I mean, fly in. If it wasn't for Thanksgiving,
Yeah, I wanted to go
I
yesterday,
was
but
going
you
to
guys
say
were
we
closed.
we could have done it. A little fun fact, I was talking to Ben about the front end. So you have twice the size of the 350. Obviously for heat reasons. It generates 230 kilowatts of heat under full acceleration. That's enough heat to heat a dozen homes. So I'd have to say that the size of the front is worth its weight in gold to cool the engine. And obviously you have a rear end cooler on one side, you have a transmission cooler on the other. So double the size was for a reason. I mean, there's a lot of cooling going on in this car.
You know what? Speaking of that, that's an
Yeah.
intake right there,
Yeah,
right?
so
I never
it is
noticed
an
that.
intake. So little hidden secret. I don't think people picked up on this at the auto show. I mean, we were there taking pictures and stuff, and you can see how it's closed off on this side, and you actually have an active cold air intake on the driver's side. And if you want, we can pop the hood and
Yeah,
look
that's
at that.
dude,
Sure.
it's going to be interesting using those hood pins finally, right? Is it unlocked?
It's a new design, right?
Oh yeah, just push down. Okay, that was it. And then turn it all the way.
All the way.
Yep.
Lift this up. And then there's a little surprise under here for you. Let go.
There we go. That's a first, right, for
See
a
that?
Shelby.
No hood pin.
It's awesome.
Well, speaking, if you notice that right there, you guys notice that?
I would say there is some shared parts going on there. Either they
That's
made
funny.
the decision later on, or obviously shared parts. But I would have to say that even though we have a front fascia that's all new, I think you might be able to bolt that onto a 350.
This is incredible. I can't
is.
wait for this thing. It's a 760 horsepower. I got to break it in first, right? Do you guys know how many miles I got to put in on it first?
So, I mean, we can talk to our service director, and see if there's any published data on break-in period on this vehicle. I don't know if there is or not, but, we've had Ford engineers take delivery out of here, and, they're not shy on the vehicle. They take off, and it doesn't seem like they're worried about a break-in period. So, I'm sure every motor has some runtime, as it's being built. I don't hold me to that, but we'll have to verify if there's actually a break-in period or not.
Thinking about it, I think this is one of the first ever GT500s too.
It is.
Because I haven't seen anyone take delivery of one yet.
No, so one of the first ones ever, you've got a number 293.
Okay.
So, I mean, this is obviously a low production vehicle. You have number 293, and I have not seen one posted anywhere yet. I mean, and you obviously knew about this within, what, an hour of it coming off the truck?
Yeah, it was within an hour. I was like sending you photos, and I don't know. I just think it's funny how it all came together.
I really appreciate it because this thing, it turned out perfect. And I think I'm going to miss the manual thinking about it, but once I drive it, I think you're telling me that the DC, I'm going to get hooked on it.
That's the thing. I mean, we were talking earlier. I think technology is taking over a little bit, but as much as it is a major change for everybody, that technology can drive faster than us.
Speaking of technology, when he handed me the key, I noticed right there in the middle, if you guys can see that, is that push button start in the Shelby?
Push button start in the Shelby.
So how do I do this? Just double press the
So hit lock, and then hit
Not sure if it's going to do it
remote
with the hood
start
open.
twice.
We'll see.
Nope.
So it's telling you that everything's not closed, including the hood.
Okay, let me try this thing out.
We'll close all the doors.
Get ready, guys. First cold start up.
Hold on, we'll show you how to close both. We're going to show how to close the trunk here with our little trick. Pull down here, and then you can push right here easily.
Yeah, make sure you're good.
And we don't
That's
get any
perfect. No
fingerprints
fingerprints, nothing like that.
Proper procedure. We'll close the door here.
Oh, that too. How do I remove the rain tray? Because on tracking, you don't want to do that for the airflow.
So, it looks like it's pretty simple removal. We were looking at that. You've got your star style, button bolt there all around. Yeah, I would assume that we can look that up in the owner's manual, but I have not looked at that process myself yet, but it looks very simple.
Closing it though, this is going to be pretty.
All right. So, bring it down nice and gentle like this, all right, and set it down. Then, with your pressure points here, hold onto this, Ben. If you want to push on that one, Ben, we're just going to push right down on here. 1, 2, 3. All the way. There you go.
That's perfect. You're not slamming it shut, nothing like that.
No reason to slam it shut. I mean, your hood pins are there for a reason, and utilize them that way, right?
Okay, guys, so here we go. We're going to try that push button start finally. So, lock button, right? Not working. Gosh.
I don't know if it's in the transport mode still.
In transport mode? Is there a door open?
I'm not positive it came out. So
I wonder what's going on.
I would have to. Well, and you got to remember, this hasn't been prepped yet. So we're going to take it through service. And we're going to do the full prep. But so we learned something today. Until it goes through the full prep, you can't use the remote start.
Okay.
So.
Well, I look forward to trying that out, actually.
Yeah.
Plus, the drive home, the 2,000-mile drive home should be pretty useful if I want to do that.
In the Michigan cold weather, people love their remote start.
So this still has the holes in the exhaust tips too, right?
So I did notice that. Yeah, the classic discussion, I think it was on Leno's Garage, wasn't it, where they were talking about the holes in the bottom of the 350 for rock drainage. But yeah, there's one there and one there, and obviously on both sides. Whether you're going to get any, kick up, in that, I think would be pretty difficult the way it is, but it still.
Well, you get it closed, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So this being the handling pack, does the gurney flap come inside the car as well?
So I think, yeah, we still have one piece back here in the back seat, which would be that. And we can pull that out for you if you want. Another piece of the prep installations.
Okay.
Just more presents as we keep going here.
Track use only. Why would that be?
You know, I can't say exactly why track use only for that item. I mean, you know how the liability thing goes, which we obviously respect and understand. So I think that's kind of what the road they're going down there with that.
I'm super excited about this. Can we get all this like stuff put together, like the gurney flap on the rear wing and the front splitter wickers and pull off all the wrapping?
We can get it into service, which they're ready for a full prep, and we can install every item that you want or you don't want, and obviously go through their whole checklist. You know, get everything activated, any suspension blockers, anything like that removed.
Too. Yeah, I almost forgot.
And it should be good to go. You want to take anything off now?
Actually, I'm going to pull off this the seat cover. Is this pretty easy to pull off?
Should be. I can help you too.
You got the suede.
Yeah, give it a good look at that. Suede insert, leather stitching, the Caro seat.
That's interesting. Why did they lower the badge from the headrest to behind you?
So,
you a fan of that?
Yeah, you know, I have to kind of give it some time. I don't know, but it's one of the things I noticed. You know, it's an all-new seat, obviously, but yeah, usually it's up, you know, up tall and center, and yeah, it's down. And
you know what? Almost forgot. Let's get inside for this part. And as you can see, it still has a wrapping over the Cobra logo. So let's go ahead and pull this thing off. Okay guys, cold start. Here we go.
That sound. He's going to be pulling it into the bay here to get the delivery process started.
Well, there you have it. There he goes with the car. He's going to be installing all the bits on the handling package and also finishing up the PDI. And then from there, we're good to go. The 2,000 plus mile journey is going to officially begin. Okay, guys, here we go. First startup in my new 2020 GT500. And right away, we have to go in loud mode. So, you know what, we have 11 miles until empty. And total miles, there's 5.9 miles on the odometer. So this thing is brand new. So exhaust mode, sport, track. And spinning the rotor dial with our DCT transmission. Here we go. I
woke up the whole service department.
It works. You pull both paddle shifters and you can rev this thing. And that was nothing. I got to break this thing in, yes. But I'll just turn right here. But that was 3,000 RPMs. It sounds so good. It doesn't sound like the GT350, does it?
No.
It sounds completely different.
Much throatier.
But oh my gosh, it's finally has happened. You know, look at the hood too. It looks fantastic. So you said which way's the gas station?
So you're gonna pull out here and take a left.
Okay. It's interesting driving a Shelby that's an automatic, you know, because with the R, I'm gonna take off those stickers. But man, it drives like a normal car, doesn't it? It's not like a hassle or anything like that. This thing, it feels so good right now. I don't know how this drive is gonna be over 2,000 miles with this thing all the way back to California. Oh, once I break it in, man, I'm gonna be hammering on the throttle the entire time.
Yeah, so get in the right lane.
Okay.
And then
Maybe
there'll be a
I'll do-
VP.
I'll do a few more rows.
So you got it to drop into neutral there?
Yep, you just pull both paddle shifters and you're good to go.
Nice.
This thing is...
Yep, so right in here.
Oh, this
you
gas
can-
station?
Yep,
Gotcha.
right there.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not over revving it. Nothing like that. I'm keeping it safe. Let's go now. Watch out with dips and stuff, right? This is where you gotta watch out.
Absolutely.
It's on the left side, right?
Yep, that's on your side.
You good there? Keep going up.
I think so. I think you're good.
Okay. And let's fill this thing up, man. Again, though, Jay, I really appreciate it. This thing.
You're welcome. Our pleasure.
This is awesome.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, so we're completely filled up, I think. We've got a full tank. This, you know what, guys? I've always wanted a Shelby with the LCD display, and finally we have it. And what I love about it is that in track mode, as you can see, come on, load. This is gonna be awesome. It really is. I can't wait to track this thing at like Auto Club Speedway, for example, or even Daytona, and then maybe go to the drag strip with it and see what kind of times we can pull. Because this is the base model is more tuned for the drag strip than the track pack being the track focused GT500. So it's gonna be exciting, guys, experiencing what the base model GT500 is gonna be all about versus the track pack we're getting in a few months now. I think it's spring is a build date, picking up a GT500 in Michigan, exactly where they're built.
Yeah, so you're gonna go around that Jeep.
Yeah, there we go. Hear that like pop with the upshift?
Yep, some pops and verbals.
Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, so guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button. It really has helped me out. This has been, I think, the first GT500 delivery that is going to be anywhere online. So this is going to be just so awesome for you guys to finally see what it's like to take delivery of this new GT500. And also, right in front of us, we have a cop, and I'm not sure what he's doing. I could give it a rev right next to him, but we got Jay in the car, and I don't want to get him in trouble or anything like that. But Jay, I really appreciate it, man.
You're welcome. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. We appreciate you giving us the opportunity.
Awesome. I think I'm pretty much ready for the 2,000+ mile journey. So it's gonna
Awesome. Thank you.
It should be broken in within today, so I'll give you a text.
All right.
I can't believe this is happening. I just left the Ford dealership, Lasco Ford, and I'm just driving this on the highway. We have roughly 24 miles on the odometer. It was 5 when I first got inside of it. And even to this exact moment, I'm still in shock about this. I don't know what to say. Sitting in here, I'm just having so much fun. It was definitely worth the wait. Anyway, so since the sun is going down right now, I'm just going to end the video right here to save my first impressions for the next episode. Stay tuned for it. It's going to be, the content coming your way is going to be incredible. So as always, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. It really has helped me out. And subscribe for much more great videos coming your way. And lastly, please let me know in the comment section down below what you think of our new 2020 Shelby GT500. The spec of it, that being black with no stripes, it's going to be unique. I really do think so. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Thanks again. I'll see all of you in the next episode.